Okay, I'm sitting here in my garage right now with the parts or the tools I purchased just this afternoon. So that's the brand new HOBART 140 handler. Runs off of the standard outlet and does a pretty good job, I believe, based on all the YouTube reviews and feedback, etc. I was gonna purchase the 190, but then that's about $600 or rather $200 more than this one here. So I think this should be plenty good for what I'm looking at doing for projects around the house and such. So so that's HOBART 140. It's called Handler 140. And so I got this at Home Depot, and I got two of these DeWalt Delta Whiskey Echo 4011 angle grinders, one for the cutting blade and the other for grinding and removing the weld off of the metal, so as to kind of finishing off the surface. So rather than change the blades every time I want to do either or the other, one or the other rather, it's probably just faster and time saving to have two. I think these were not that bad. Each of these was I believe $54 at Home Depot. So got two of those. These are 4.5 inch blade size, and I believe they have 7 amps pull and about 12,000 RPM. So a little less on the torque, but high RPM. I was told that this does a pretty good job of cutting metal through. So I'm still waiting on the blades for these. I just placed an order in Amazon, so I should get them tomorrow, I believe. So we'll see. And then I went to the local Harbor Freight. They actually opened a store close by my place here in Burnsville, Minnesota. So I went there this morning, grabbed a few parts from there. I got these magnet holders, 6 1/4 inch. This will help me hold the stock together in angles and while I weld them together. Okay, so I got 4 of those. I believe each of these was, I don't recall now, maybe $3 or $4. Not too bad at all for this kind of a size of a magnet. Also at let me set that aside. Also at and then I went to Northern Tools. Actually, I should rephrase. I did not get this at Home Depot. I got this at Northern Tools. Sorry. Home Depot doesn't carry HOBART. Home Depot carries Lincoln, I believe, and they don't carry HOBART. So anyways, I got this at Northern Tools. Sorry about that. Alright, so at Northern Tools, I got this spool of MIG solid wire. The specs are 030 as they are rated, so it should be good, and it's about 10 pounds, I believe. This was whatever, $30 something. We'll see. I believe HOBART, the 140, it comes with a flux wire, and this is a solid wire. Okay, so, and at Northern Tools I got this Stronghold, I think it's called, let's see if I can focus this properly, Strong Hand tools. These are very handy tools. I saw a couple of videos on YouTube. They allow you to, they have magnets on these brackets, and then they help you hold the stock and then hold a piece of metal on the other side, so you can weld them freehand without having to hold and weld together, weld together. So I've never used these, so this is all first time for me, so pardon my ignorance and ignorance to certain welder jargon here. So anyway, so that's that. This was 13 or so, actually this was $17. Amazon actually sells them for $13. I got a coupon in mail from Northern Tools, and I got $5 off of this, so I actually paid $12 at the store. When I went to Harbor Freight, I got these gloves there. These were whatever, $6. Not too bad at all for the quality. It's made of goat skin welding gloves. Works pretty good, I was told. So good stuff. And at Northern Tools I got this welding helmet rated for auto darkening, which is important. The last thing I want is go blind, so hopefully this will help me there, or help me not to go blind, that is. Alright, so, and then going down here, I got a welding cart here, and at let me turn around here. Welding cart at Harbor Freight. Paid $40, and it's supposed to help with holding the tank. It holds that here. The welder goes on the top, and these shelves here can be used for whatever tools. Okay, I paid $40 for that. A spare measuring tape. This would be a magnetic MIG torch rest, so sort of like a soldering iron stand almost, only for welding torch. I got this soapstone with the holder thingy for marking the stock for cutting and measuring and whatnot, so that was very useful. I believe this was $3.40 at Harbor Freight. I got these clamps, 5-piece set, C-clamps, for $23 at Northern Tools. Alright, and at Harbor Freight I got these welding pliers, paid $4 for that. Got some extra soap stones for the markers, and I got this one. I'm not sure how useful this will be, but I think based on a few reviews I learned that this would be a good addition to have. It's a blanket, kind of protects your surroundings if in case stuff spills over or splatters or whatever. It'll help quite a bit. This is a 6 foot by 8 foot. I think it sells for $29 at Harbor Freight, right? And the gas tank here. This is called the This was purchased at Northern Tools. It's called the #1 size, right? And it's not that big. A fairly small tank, and it is a mixture of 75% argon, 25% carbon dioxide, CO2. Did I say oxygen earlier? So correction there. 75% argon, 25% CO2. Okay, not oxygen, CO2. Okay, so that kind of completes the purchase as of this afternoon, Sunday afternoon. So I'm waiting for a few more parts from Amazon, a few blades for my grinder. I'm getting a metal chop saw made by Extreme Solutions, I think it's called, from Amazon. So, and of course, not to forget the leather jacket for protection. So I will get these kind of, at least the cart and the welder and the tank installed, and wait till the rest of the parts come over. All right, we'll talk later.